morning. Good morning, everybody. So, this morning we're going to do a lovely practice whilst I'm away for the month of February. So this is going to be a free practice and a little hitch there on my lower back. I hope you enjoy it. We'll do some shorter classes, some longer classes, but I hope you've woke up today, and if it's morning, good morning. I hope you're having a beautiful morning, a lovely breakfast, lovely healthy breakfast. If it's the afternoon, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you're practicing. So let's get started. Here we go. Come over here. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see me okay today. Just going to do a really nice practice. So it's a snowy morning here in Devon. So what better thing to do on a snowy morning than watch the birds feed and do a lovely beautiful yoga class with all you lovely yogis. Doesn't matter if you're new to yoga, doesn't matter if you've been practicing a long time. There's always a variation, and we will have a lovely practice. So come to sitting on your mat. Finding some comfort, finding some relaxation. Bringing the palms facing up to sky. I'm going to start gentle. So bringing the palms coming up to sky to bring that energy into the hands, particularly if it's morning. If it's evening, you might want to bring the palms coming down to face the earth, or even bring the hands onto the earth, whatever is comfortable for your shoulders. So I'm going to bring my hands facing up to sky because I'm practicing in the morning. And then I'm going to bring my thumb and my index finger together into our mudra today of fire and air. And close the eyes. Begin by connecting to the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And with your exhale, in particular, let those shoulders melt away from the ears. Let the body begin to soften, but notice if that lower back is curling behind, and just gently sit that little bit taller. Set the crown of the head towards the sky. As you inhale, find that space between the vertebrae and the ribs. As you exhale, let the shoulders and the knees soften away from the centre of the body. Softly and gently connecting to the self. Let the eyes soften. And let the muscles of the face completely relax. Taking nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. Beginning to maybe deepen that breath this time into the belly. And exhale all the way. Knowing that the breath can always slow down and always deepen. Feeling the body-mind begin to connect. And taking a moment here to work with your affirmation today. The affirmation that I am choosing today is, I am peaceful. So you can either choose your own or work with mine. For the next 3 breaths, repeating your affirmation in your mind's eye or out loud, it's up to you. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and the crown of the head head to the sky. On your exhale, I am peaceful. Inhale, nice and tall. There's no rush. I am peaceful. Last time, inhale. I am peaceful. Gently begin to open the eyes. Coming into your practice, bring those hands down to earth. Bring the hands close to the body, push the hands into the earth and gently lengthen through that spine all the way up. Find that space between the vertebrae, just nice and long. Take your shoulders back, open the heart, take an inhale here. Exhale, walk those fingertips all the way out to the side, but stay tall in that spine. Take an inhale, bring that hand all the way up to sky. If you're mirroring me, you're bringing your right hand all the way up. And then let's come all the way over. Maybe turn, lead, looking up to sky. Take a deep breath here. Oh, exhale, lengthen. Inhale up to center and release that hand all the way down. Inhale through those fingers, coming all the way up through your left hand side. Sparkle through those fingers, and then as you exhale, come all the way over. Maybe turn here to look up to the sky, but do tuck the chin and don't roll back. So gently come forward and open that left shoulder or right shoulder, whichever arm is up to sky. Take a deep breath here. Exhale all the way up to sky, come back to center and release all the way. Bring those hands to the knees, and we're going to begin by taking a nice big circle all the way around. Keeping those sit bones on earth, just releasing through the spine, releasing through that tailbone. Keeping those sit bones down to earth, coming all the way around, just beginning to warm the body up, loosen through those hips. We're going to do 2 more this way, and then we're going to reverse that circle. And you're ready. That's my shoulder cracking. You might find some hips and pops in the hips and pops, cracks and pops in the hips. You know what I mean. Coming all the way around, releasing that lower back. Feel free to maybe speed that up a little bit now, just increasing that energy from the sit bones all the way up to the crown of the head. Maybe reversing again if you don't feel dizzy, if that speed feels good. And then maybe beginning to bring the heart forward. Maybe drawing the belly button in, arching through the spine as you come all the way back. I'm going to reverse again. Draw the belly button in as you come all the way back, and then open the heart this time. Maybe come a little lower as that body, those hips begin to wake up. Begin to come around and down. Beautiful. Coming all the way back to center. Sitting nice and tall. Take a moment here, so find your mudra, whether you had your hands facing up to sky or down to earth. Take a moment here, bring the thumb and the index finger back together, doesn't matter which way you are. Close the eyes, take an inhale here, deep, deep breath into the belly. On your exhale, I am peaceful. Beautiful. Opening the eyes, bringing those hands to knees. And bringing those knees all the way in and coming all the way over to all fours. Bringing the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. I'll just put my hair up so you can see me, otherwise my face will disappear under my hair. I can only apologise that this scrunchie is actually bigger than my head. It was a Christmas gift. It's really good, but it is huge. So yeah, come to all fours. There you go, you can see me. Draw the belly in. Bring those hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Push the top of the feet into the mat. We're going to come to some cat and cows. So you're going to lower the belly, look forward, take an inhale. And on your exhale, draw the belly in, tuck the chin and really push that mat away and let those shoulder blades open. Lower the belly, look forward, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Beautiful. Really nice. Enjoy that spine beginning to lengthen, beginning to work through. Really nice and long. Exhaling as you draw the belly in, push the mat away. Inhaling as you open the heart, lower the belly, look forward. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. Beautiful. Come back to centre. Maybe give those hips a little rock from side to side, just releasing through that lower spine. Pushing the thumbs, the heel of the hands into the earth, nice and firm. Take the fingers away from each other so the hands are nice and spread wide. And then come back to centre. Walk those hands just a couple of inches further forward, just away from under the shoulders. Turn the inside of the elbows out so you've got an external rotation in those shoulders. Tuck the toes and begin to float the knees into your first downward dog of the day. Melt those heels away. Remember, it doesn't matter if the heels don't come down to earth. Some people's, like mine, will never ever touch the earth. Small ankle joints. So gently push the hands into earth and just find your downward dog of the day. Maybe take a moment here, draw the breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more just like that, inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Beautiful. Take an inhale here, look forward, bend the knees, and take tiny little toe steps all the way up to the front of the mat, keeping those knees nice and bent. When you get to the top, soften the knees and melt to earth, let that head drop. Let the arms release. Push into those big toes, make sure those knees aren't falling in towards each other. Tuck the chin and maybe find a little rock from side to side. Releasing through those hips, releasing through. Maybe nodding the head forwards and back, side to side. And then come to find your centre. Make sure you're not gripping with those toes, so nice and centre in the heels. Take an inhale here, bring the hands to the thighs above the knees and find your flat back nice and long. Send that tailbone away. Take an inhale here. Exhale, fold. Bring the fingertips or the palms down to earth and then begin to walk those hands all the way around to the right, keeping those feet exactly where they are, finding a nice stretch in the left side of the body. Inhale. Exhale, release, coming all the way around to the opposite side. Take an inhale here, nice stretch on the right side of the body. Beautiful, exhale and fold, come back to centre. Then you're going to bring those hands back to the thighs, find a nice long flat back, straighten through the legs but don't lock them out. Inhale, draw the elbows in. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Now soften the knees as you begin to ground and rise. Push into all 4 corners of the feet, draw the belly in. Coming all the way up, there's no rush. Beautiful. Take an inhale to sky. Oh, chop my head off. Bring those hands all the way up to sky. And then release through that right hand all the way down to the side of the body. Take an inhale, lengthen through the left side, and then melt all the way over. High and back. Beautiful. I'll sort that out so you can get my head in next time. Inhale all the way up to sky. Both hands. Lengthen. And then release through that left side of the body all the way down high. Maybe tuck the chin. Take an inhale all the way to sky. Bring both hands together this time. Take your gaze to your thumbs. And then come all the way forward. Soften the knees as you come all the way back down. Beautiful. Inhale into your flat back, hands to thighs. Come all the way up. Draw those elbows in. Take those shoulders up and back. So you're bringing those shoulder blades together. Take a breath here. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Soften the knees and step just the right leg back. Just the right leg back. Now if you're up here, notice if your hips are high and then begin to lower them down. You're going to anchor through this left big toe and then maybe lower that back knee. It's up to you if you keep your toes tucked or your toes untucked. I find if I untuck my toe, I've got a little bit more balance there, but it's entirely up to you if that feels better for you. If it's hard where you're practicing, feel free to bring your mat over to find some cushion under the knee. But wherever you are, come up onto the fingertips and lengthen. Find that space in the heart. Take a deep breath here and float those hands to sky. And bring that belly away from that thigh. So really stretch up and lengthen. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, bring those hands back, belly to thigh. Tuck the toes, float the knee. Beautiful. Straighten through, push into that back heel. We're going to go for that again. Lower the knee, untuck the toes if that's good. Float to sky, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, come all the way down. Bring the belly on the thigh. Tuck the toes, float that back knee, palms facing down to earth. Take an inhale, lower through and tuck the toes. Come all the way up. Well done. Exhale, bring those hands all the way down to earth this time. Now then, send those hips back, float those front toes. Doesn't matter if that left leg is straight or bent, does not matter. Take an inhale here, look forward towards the end of your mat. And on your exhale, fold. Gently walk through that heel, rolling all the way forward. Anchor through that left big toe. Take your right hand wide and float that left hand up to sky. Sparkle through those fingers. Maybe take a little opening, suck those right ribs under, left ribs open. Take a breath here. Beautiful. Exhale, come all the way back down. Tuck the back toes, plant the hands, float that back knee. Now step that back foot all the way forward, back into your forward fold and mat. Tuck the chin, let the head release. Beautiful. Ground and rise. Take those hands wide this time, coming all the way up to sky. I know it's going to chop my head off, but it's all good. Might be a good thing. Bring those hands together and then release through that right side. Just let that right hand come all the way down to the side of the body. Lengthen through the left and then melt all the way over. This time, turn to look up to sky, open through that left shoulder, that left heart, and suck those right ribs under. Take a deep breath here and ground through that left big toe. Exhale, release a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Take the gaze with you to the palms. Beautiful. Lengthen and then exhale that left hand all the way down and then come all the way over. Turn to look up to sky. Take a deep breath here. Exhale a little deeper. Draw that right shoulder open so you're not curling to the front. Ground through that right big toe. Take a deep breath here. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale to sky, both hands and gaze up to sky. Beautiful. Bring those palms together and fold all the way. Beautiful. Tuck the chin and release. Just pause here. Now straighten through those legs as much as is comfortable for you. Come up onto the fingertips. Inhale. And on your exhale, walk those fingers all the way around to the right hand side, feeling that stretch in the left side of the body. Your right big toe is going to want to come up, so push it down. Take a breath here. Exhale, release to center, straighten through those legs, inhale. And exhale to the left all the way. Remember to ground through that left big toe and pause here. Just feel that stretch on the right side of the body. Take a breath here. Exhale, release back to center, beautiful. Bring those hands to the thighs or the shins, your choice. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and step that left foot all the way back. Beautiful. Pause here and then lower that back knee. Untuck the toes if that feels good for you. Find your comfort, come up onto the fingertips and lengthen through the heart. Take a deep breath here. Oh, exhale. When you're ready, float those hands all the way up to sky. Bring that belly off the thighs. So nice and long, sparkle through those fingers. Exhale, fold and then float those back toes and lift that back knee. Inhale, lift to sky. Remember, you can keep that knee on the earth if it's better for you. Take your gaze with you. Maybe find a baby back bend here. On your exhale, float those hands all the way forward. Tuck the back toes, float the knee. Ground through that right foot. Lower the knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, lift to sky. Last time, exhale, tuck the toes, float the knee, push into those feet, those heels. Take a breath here before we lower. Exhale, lower, bring those hands all the way up to sky, untuck that back toe. Beautiful. And then bring those palms all the way down to earth. Nice. Take that left hand really wide and float that right hand up to sky. Suck in and draw in these left ribs. Open through these right ribs. Take that hand all the way up to sky. Now you're drawing in to the center with this right knee. Draw it in. Don't let it fall out to side. Take a breath here. Exhale, release. Bring that hand all the way down. And then send those hips back. Float those toes. Pause here. Look towards the end of your mat. And on your exhale, fold. Beautiful. Gently come all the way forward. Nice. Tuck the back toe, float the back knee. Plant those hands and step that back foot forward. Come into your fold. Let the head, the shoulders, the arms completely go. Nice and long. Releasing through. Take an exhale. Ground through those big toes. Exhale. Beautiful. Heel toe those feet together. So knees are together, ankles are together, big toes are together. Stay in your fold, but begin to bend through those knees. Sink into the heels a little bit. Draw the belly to the thighs and then float those hands, palms facing down to earth. Draw those pinky fingers down to earth, open the thumbs up towards the sky just to have that external rotation of the shoulders. Take a breath here, inhale, and float those hands forward into your chair. Beautiful. Take a deep, deep breath here. Exhale, release into your aeroplane, knees are bent. Inhale, float all the way forward into chair. Exhale, float. One more inhale. Take the gaze forward, exhale. Inhale, lift into chair and pause. Beautiful. Draw that pelvic floor in. On your next exhale, float those hands all the way down to the right hand side. Inhale to center. Exhale, left. Inhale. And then fold all the way. Release, release, release. Release. Beautiful. That's really nice and long. Take an inhale, come up onto the shins, find your flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and step back. Right leg, left leg. Come into your plank. Remember, you can have your low plank here, so you can come onto your knees for your half plank and tuck the toes. If you're with me, you're in full plank. It doesn't matter, they're both wonderful. Turn the inside of the elbows out. Push into those heels. Take a deep breath here. If your knees are down, lift the knees and then push all the way back into your downward facing dog. Well done. Take an inhale here and align. Exhale through the mouth. Take an inhale here. Bring that right leg up to sky. Beautiful. Even those hips off. Take a deep breath here. Bring that right knee to your nose all the way forward. Squeeze it in, squeeze and tuck. Inhale, lift to sky. Exhale, bring that right knee to right elbow. Squeeze and draw. Inhale. You know where we're going, over to that left elbow. A little bit of a twist here. Take a breath, hold. Exhale all the way to sky. Beautiful. Now float that right foot all the way forward between the hands and keep that back knee lifted this time. Remember, it's an option. You can always lower that back knee if that's better for you today. Lower the hips. Beautiful, wherever you are. Take an inhale, float into your crescent lunge. Can you still see me? You can still see me. Draw those elbows back, draw those shoulders back. Bend deep into that front knee. Take an inhale here. Exhale, find the aeroplane, belly to thigh, palms down to earth. Push into both big toes. Take an inhale, lift to sky. This is extra wobbly on carpet. Exhale, come all the way forward. Inhale, lift to sky. Exhale, fold and pause. Pause here. Bend deep into that front knee. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, release those hands to earth and step back to your plank. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring that right knee, right elbow. Extend. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Extend. 2 more. Inhale, right knee. Extend. Inhale, left knee. Extend. Last time, you can do this. Right knee, right elbow. Extend. Left knee, left elbow. Extend. Breathe. Inhale. Now everybody lower the knees and tuck the toes. And melt to earth nice and slow. No rush. Bring those hands back towards the ribs. Push the top of the feet into earth. Draw those elbows in and lift into a baby cobra, not too high. Take a breath here. Elbows are bent. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Nice. Tuck the toes or bend the knees. Come up to all fours. And then float those hips into your downward facing dog. Well done. Realign. Draw that breath in deep. Take an inhale, float that left leg up to sky. Bring that left knee to your left elbow. Inhale to sky. Left knee to nose, squeeze it in, draw it up. Inhale. Left knee, right elbow, draw it in, find a little twist here. Beautiful, inhale to sky. Exhale, look forward, send that left foot all the way forward between the hands. Enjoy the journey if you need to bring that foot forward with the hands. Come up onto the fingertips and lengthen and lower the hips. Push into that right heel. We're coming into crescent lunge. When you're ready to find that balance, inhale to sky. Beautiful. Take a breath here. And then come into that aeroplane, belly to thigh, palms facing down, ground through that left big toe. Inhale to sky. Exhale, release. Inhale. Release. Inhale, lift and pause. Pause here. Maybe find a little baby back bend, just a little one. Take a breath. Exhale, release both hands down to earth and send that left leg back into your plank. Everybody have the knees lifted now. If the knees were down before, take a deep breath here. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale. right knee, exhale, left knee, last time, inhale, exhale, right knee, last time, left knee, release, take a breath here, lower the knees, untuck the toes, and come back to your child's pose. Let those elbows soften. Close the eyes. Take a moment here to come back to your affirmation. Take a deep breath into the belly. I am peaceful. 2 more just like that. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Beautiful. Push the hands to earth. Lift the head. Walk those hands all the way back and come all the way over to sitting on your mat. Beautiful. Well done. Those legs out in front. Draw that lower back in. This is where you're going to want to do this. This is natural. This is where your body will naturally go because your hamstrings are shorter here. So this is where you bring your yoga tools in. Draw that belly in. Sit nice and tall. Push into the heels. Bring the toes towards you. Bring those hands to the side of the body. Push the hands into earth. You may lift up. You may not if you like really short arms. Look forward and align that spine. Let it come into its beautiful, nice long length. Take a deep breath here. Maybe tuck the chin a little bit just to lengthen through the back of the spine. Engage those toes. Bring them all the way towards you and push your heels away. Maybe those heels might lift off the floor. Draw the belly button in and zip up that pelvic floor. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, release. Well done. Well done. Gently bring that right knee in. Sit nice and tall. And then take that right foot all the way over. Stay long in the body and inhale that left hand all the way up to sky. Exhale, bring that left arm all the way over and hug that right knee in. Take your right arm behind. You can come and tent your fingers and lift, or you can place the palm on the earth. Bring it all the way back to the tailbone and use that as an anchor. Now then, this left foot, don't let it go floppy, push it away, bring the toes in. Now lift out of the body, take a deep breath here. And then maybe turn to look over that right shoulder, finding a nice beautiful twist. Draw that right knee in across the body. Beautiful. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, release back to center. Bring that right hand, left hand all the way up. Let that right knee fall out to the side and maybe come into a fold. Maybe. Draw the spine up so you're not folding too tight. Just let that right knee come out to the side. Take a breath here. You can hold onto your ankle. You can rest the hands, whatever feels nice for you. Breathe here. Ooh, release that breath. Walk those hands all the way back and then release that leg. We're going to swap sides. So draw that left knee in. Before we go anywhere, notice my back's gone a little bit curled because it's natural. So bring those tools in, draw that belly in. Send that crown of the head to sky and then bring that left foot all the way over and anchor through that left big toe. Take an inhale here. Big brows, hands up to sky. Exhale, bring that right arm all the way around that knee and then send that left arm behind. You can tent it. Bring the palm flat. Send the crown of the head to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, turn to look over that back shoulder and then send that right heel away, your right toes towards you. Nice and long in the body. Beautiful. Breathe here. If you're like me and looking at your plant in the corner, say good morning plant, hello plant. How are you feeling? Take a deep breath here. Exhale, release that left arm all the way up to sky. Bring that right arm all the way up. Let that left knee fall out to side. Remember, both sides are different. And then melt all the way over to wherever is comfortable for you. This is my tighter hip, so I can't go as far. Remember, both hips are always different. Some people might be lying flat. Some people might be quite high up like me. It's all good. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Begin to release those hands. Release that leg. Nice. Take an inhale. Bring those hands all the way out. Point the toes. Bring the palms facing up to sky. You might want to shuffle forward because we're going to come down to lying on the mat. So very slowly. And when I say slowly, I mean don't come down, if you can help it, before me. Imagine you've got a sandbag on your feet. Coming all the way down. Well done. Take the biggest scrunchie in the world out now. Gently draw those knees in towards the body. Take those feet mat width apart. Draw that lower belly into the mat and maybe cactus the arms if that feels good for you. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, let both knees fall over to the right hand side and let that left body begin to stretch through. And then just begin to settle. I want you to take your 3 deep breaths here, repeating your affirmation for today. I'm going to be quiet, the video won't have stopped, it's just that I'm going to shut up talking while you do your 3 affirmations. Me too. When you're ready, bring the gaze back to centre and then float the knees all the way up. Take a deep breath here, align the spine, draw the belly in. And then when you're ready, let both knees fall over to the left hand side. Maybe take the gaze to the right and just let that body release. If there's any shuddering or quivering or quaking in the legs, just because you're holding on, so just let them go. Maybe close the eyes, come into your 3 breaths and your 3 affirmations. When you're ready, bring your gaze back to centre. Bring your knees all the way up. And then release the arms from wherever they were. Align that spine and maybe bring both feet in, both knees in. Give yourself a little hug and a little rock from side to side, a little massage of that lower spine. Give your plant a little stroke if he needs a stroke today. Just to say good morning, plant. And then when you're ready, release one knee at a time, palms facing up to sky, and then come into your Shavasana. You may have a blanket, anything to relax and find comfort here. Come down to lying on your mat. Remember, you can stay in your Shavasana as long as you want. here. So bring those palms facing up to sky. Let the toes form that width apart. Take a deep breath into the belly here. And sigh it away. One more inhale through the nose. Pause at the top and hold that breath. Let it go through the mouth. Last breath here. Make it the biggest breath of the whole week. Take a deep, deep breath in here. Hold at the top. Hold. Hold. Take another breath in here. Hold. Hold. Exhale, let it go. Settle into your Shavasana for today. Let the body release to earth. Soften the forehead. And let the eyebrows melt away from each other. Let the muscles around the eye relax. And let the eyes sink into the back of the head. Feel the weight of the back of the head and the neck on the earth below. Soften the jaw. And let every single muscle of the face release. And the weight of the shoulders, the upper back, the ribs and the mid-back, the lower back, sink into earth. Release the hips, the back of the thighs, back of the knees, the calves and the ankles. Release into earth. I'm going to stay here for 10 breaths. You come into your deep Shavasana now. I will wake you up. You just release and relax. body. Feeling the air resting on your skin. Gently finding some gentle movement in the fingers and the toes. And you can stay in your Shavasana however long you want. And slowly rolling on to whichever side is perfect for you today. Taking a moment of gratitude here and sending gratitude to every single cell in your body for allowing you to practice today. Being proud of yourself for giving your time, your health and your well-being. Your own time, coming up to a comfortable seated position. The hands at heart centre. Eyes open or closed, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to close this practice now. So from my heart to your heart, I hope you've enjoyed your practice today. Much health, much wealth, and much love. Namaste. Go forward and enter a lovely evening or a lovely day, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.